Hi, hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Lace, your mama's favorite breeder, and this is my best friend Nikki,
Hi.
your grandfather's father's favorite breeder.
Probably.
You'll
Thanks.
you'll
Thanks.
find them sitting on a bench together having a good old chat.
Throwing some breadcrumbs to the birds.
Yep, collecting rats, rodents, and reptiles. Wait, damn it, what did I do?
You almost had it.
Rodents, rodents,
Reptiles,
rodents, and
rodents.
rainbows.
You got it.
I love,
That's us.
I love, I love it. I love it. You're just my little granddaddy. Love that.
I don't know if I love it, but I'm gonna love it eventually. I'm
Nikki,
100 now.
what's going on in your life? It's summer, obviously. I'm dressed like a guidette at the Jersey Shore.
You are, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's summer. I'll wear a
how
sweatshirt forever.
how did
It's
we
not,
get here? How are we friends?
I don't know, but I'm so glad we are. So glad. Yeah, no, it's not hot here yet. It was raining today, so
Oh, I really need to get a rain. I'm working on the grass in my backyard, and I'm
yeah,
killing the game so far. I just
good
slow,
job.
slow and steady.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Word.
today's going to be exciting.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I've kind of fallen.
It's not falling on deaf ears.
No, it's not. I think there's something, shouting from the heavens to save us. Getting
I don't know. Who is it? Who's backstage?
it's fallen angels, reptiles.
Not Ken.
It's Ken.
Not
Hey guys.
I can.
our intros are getting worse and worse and worse. Sorry, Ken.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I love it. It's great.
Where are you from, Ken? How's the weather where you're at? Let's get this off the table
Well,
first.
This is why I'm the
well,
granddad.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so
It's hot.
um yeah, it's hot. It's like 110, 115 out. So I basically just stay inside my house all day.
Yeah, with your air conditioner. How do you handle humidity in your snake room?
God damn.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a tough one here because outside the humidity is like zero basically. So I have a big old humidifier in the corner of my snake room, and I just keep the doors closed. I keep a fan on to like circulate the humidity around the room, and I can usually get it up to about 60% in here,
Oh, that's
but
good.
that's yeah, that I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. It's good enough.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's
especially with that
yeah,
heat
that's about
With a fan
as
and humidifier, all things are possible.
yes. Yeah.
and a whole lot of hope.
Yeah, and a little bit of air conditioning. I've been having to keep my house cooler this summer to keep the snake room cooler because I have a lot more snake racks in here than I did last year.
Oh,
Ooh. We're
how many snakes
excited to see
do you
them.
have in there?
So overall, I have about 90 animals,
Nice.
including my hatchlings. Um, I've got I've got 7 clutches in the incubator right now,
Ooh,
and like
Lucky number
maybe
seven.
yeah, maybe 5 or 6 more girls that should be going this season for me. So this will definitely be my biggest season yet. Last season was my second season breeding. I had 5 clutches. I bought most
Damn.
of my collection as hatchlings. So my first couple of seasons was really just kind of like learning how to breed. I bought a couple of proven breeders, just to like get the routines down, make sure I was doing everything correctly. I didn't want my first clutch to be like a $10,000 clutch and like fuck it up or something.
Yeah.
So
it's
Yeah,
always
that
great when you have
that would
that
suck.
first clutch. You're like, this is so great. And you throw all the genetics together, and then you think, oh no, I have to identify all of them. This is
oh
fun.
yeah. Yeah. So that's that's definitely
Shit.
been a fun learning curve, but um yeah, it can be hard. I think for a lot of the newer breeders coming in, buying these animals that have like sometimes four, five, six different codoms in them, and you're breeding them to another animal that has three, four, five codoms in it. Some of these can be really hard to identify. Um, you know,
Yeah.
especially if you haven't like had the clutches. So, once you start hatching the clutches, you start getting a better idea. You start to get better at identifying stuff. But yeah, it can be really tough. So, um, I think working with recessives is good for newer breeders because those are very easy to identify and, you know, guarantee like genetics if you're breeding a visual to a pet or something like that.
Good
Yes.
point. Good point. If you're getting in today, make sure it's hit something.
Yeah, yeah. Buy some double visual females.
Oh yeah,
Just
absolutely.
grow them up.
So when did you start, like, give me your journey here. When did you start, like, from first snake to, okay, shit, this is going to be a thing?
Okay, okay, yeah. So I've had reptiles for probably the past like 6 or 7 years. I got into bearded dragons at first. I had, a couple of pets. I eventually got a pet ball python. His name's Simon. I bought him from Will Banks, and I just kind of like fell in love with him and the idea of these animals and the idea of like how um how misunderstood snakes are in general, just because people don't have the experience with them. But so that's like part of my journey is like creating animals and helping people like learn that like these animals are really cool to work with, and they're not like mean and aggressive, and you don't have to be afraid of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So at what point, okay, oh, I remember my question now. What was the snake that you bought from Will Banks? What was your first one?
It was a banana enchi clown male.
No.
Yeah, I named him Simon. He um he sired my second clutch. The second snake I bought actually sired my first clutch. He was super OD pastel enchi spider.
Love that.
And yeah,
Look at
and
him go.
I think I bred him to like a I think I bred him to like a GHI enchi or something like that, and
Lucky.
made some really cool babies. They were all like bright yellow. They had like black markings on them. I posted a bunch of pictures of them on my Instagram. I was so excited to have this clutch. Um, they were really beautiful animals, and I was able to, sell them all. I sold a few of them locally. I think I sold a few on Morph Market, and after that, I was just kind of
Hooked.
like I can do this. I like I feel like I have a really good eye for like the morphs and like stuff that goes well together. And I just want to like have fun and create animals that we haven't seen before, or just different combos of beautiful stuff. So that's really my motivation is like creating animals that I think are cool rather than just like creating stuff to sell and like, saturating the market with more of some of the stuff that's out there.
Take that.
What are some of your main projects that you're working?
So the Xanthic Desert Ghost Clown is definitely one of my favorites and one of my main focuses. Um, I work with a lot of sunset clown stuff, some with hypo. I also work with Monarch. Monarch and Clown. So I'm trying to get that into some of the Sunset stuff. I think like the Sunset Monarch Hypo Clown kind of direction could be really cool to kind of like play with and figure out, you know. No one's like
Absolutely.
made that stuff yet, so um, I think that would be really cool to see some of that stuff. Um, Monsoon also. I have a few monsoons. Actually, my first monsoon clutch will be hatching in about 2 weeks.
You've
I
got a
Congratulations.
got
lot of stuff over there. Look at you.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. I got my monsoon animals from Dave Green locally here in Arizona. I was up in North Phoenix and he's up there too. So I picked up like three animals from him, a couple of females and a male, and um both of the females actually laid clutches for me within the past couple of months. One just laid and one laid like almost 50 days ago.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm really excited to see what comes out of that.
Heck yeah. You're right around the corner, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. Like the stuff I'm making this year, it's really a lot of stuff for like just pushing projects forward and like working towards the future rather than making like visual combos of things. I think maybe next year I'll have more stuff up to size where I can start making some like um double visual like sunset clown stuff. Um I should have actually maybe some a couple of DG clowns in a clutch that I have coming this year from a super enchy Krypton het DG female that I bred to a DG clown. So that could be nice. I think Desert Ghost Clown females are just like a really nice base to have for working a lot of different projects. So
Yeah.
Sounds like your next year is going to be hold back season.
yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to expand. In fact, my desk is in here in my snake room and I work in here usually,
Yeah.
but I think I'm gonna have to boot the desk out of here and put another couple of
Relocate.
racks in here. Yeah, and I think I'm probably gonna have to build these racks up a couple levels higher too, um, just to kind of try to maximize space and stuff. I live in a two-story, and we have my office is like downstairs with my snake room and all this stuff. Upstairs, we have four bedrooms. Um, my kid's bedroom is one of them. Our bedroom, obviously. We have a guest bedroom, and then one is kind of like an exercise, like office room. So one of those is eventually going to become like snake overflow
Yeah.
slash whatever else we're able to fit in there.
That's a necessity.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to show
Absolutely.
us some of your stuff?
Uh,
You want
Sure.
to show off some snakes?
What do you want to see?
Oh,
Anything in
Lace, do you have
particular?
anything in particular?
all of it.
Oh,
All of
yeah.
it.
You
I
just
do.
show us something that you are like super excited to have in your collection. Like something that you just love to open their bin and look at them.
Yeah,
Your,
okay. Here, I've got
your
a good one.
favorite
Start with
snake
that.
ever.
And then we'll just take over.
Then it'll just start rolling.
Yeah.
The racks will start popping out.
All right. This female is one of my favorites that gets a lot of attention when people come over. This is a pastel cypress hypo sunset.
Ah, she's
So
beautiful. Look
yeah,
at Lisa's face.
yeah,
Well,
hypo and sunset work so well together.
yes.
I
Cypress is
can't
beautiful
agree
in it.
more. I can't
Um,
agree more. I think everything sunset has to be hypo, but I'm crazy. But oh,
And look how good she's holding her color.
seriously, man.
yeah, yeah, she's definitely not like browning out or anything like that. Um, So
She's
yeah,
so pretty.
we're
I like the very back of her neck, like the right below her head, where it like tiny little stripe with like all that chaining in it. That's really
oh yeah, it's kind of she's
I think
moving
I just like
around, but
everything about her.
pretty. I do too.
yeah, her back pattern is really cool. Here, I'll pull something else out.
It's one of my favorite
Have
snakes
you
I've ever
hat?
seen.
I know. Have you hatched some sunsets already? Like, are you already at that point? Or are you just starting? Like, is this gonna be your first year of hatching sunsets?
So I have a banana sunset female that's ovulating right now. I bred her to a DG clown, so we'll have some banana triple hets from that
Mm.
clutch. And then I have a pinstripe het sunset female that I'm breeding to my spot nose monarch het clown male right now. I'll pull him out and show him to you guys too in a second.
You
He's one of
just
my
made Nikki take
favorites.
a drink.
I
He's one of
know.
my
I'm very
favorites.
excited about all of this.
All right, so I think this girl is really pretty. She's just a basic sunset clown, but she's holding her color really
Yeah, she
well.
is.
Um, I'll probably do a full panel on her to see if there's any codoms floating around in there, but as far as like browning out, um, I have a
No.
couple animals,
She does
honestly,
not.
that have, but this girl is just holding her pattern and
Yeah.
color like super well.
I like the spots where her like drips would normally be on a clown. Just the
Mhm.
white
Yeah,
spots. That's crazy.
yeah, kind of like the white flaming on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
beautiful. My God.
Yeah,
That doesn't suck.
she's around 1100 grams, so
Push the button.
maybe next season she'll be
Doesn't suck
ready.
at all. That's amazing, Ken.
Amazing. I'm a sunset believer. The sun has set upon my life.
Ken, I feel like when you got into this, you did not make the fatal error that the rest of us all made, which was
I
buying all
don't
the wrong
either.
things at the beginning.
I mean, I bought some like lower end stuff, but I've been good about like getting rid of some of that stuff and just keeping my collection like updated with like newer stuff that I want. So I'll sell like some lower end animals that I've had and use that money to get like something higher quality. Like for me, it's all about like the quality of the animals I'm producing. I don't need to have like 100 clutches a year or anything. I just want to be producing nice stuff that like people want, that's in demand.
I think
Um,
you're doing a good job.
I agree.
I'm trying. This is my spot nose monarch het clown boy.
So handsome.
And he's the sire to at least two clutches I'm having this year. One that I know for sure that he's siring is a Mojave Clown female. So hopefully we'll get some like spot nose Mojave Clowns that are het for Monarch out of that.
He's
That would
got
be
a
really
great head
cool.
stamp.
It's got a great everything.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Look at
the
that
brown,
color.
like, yeah, he's held his color super well. He's just a really nice like representation of Monarch.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so I'm really excited to, get him into my clown stuff, into some sunset stuff because we don't know what that's gonna look like, but I have a feeling it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's not gonna
I,
suck.
I want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
Anything else you guys want to see?
I did it all
Anything.
for the Wookiee. Come on, the Wookiee.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You have some crazy cool Wookiee stuff.
Just gonna
Hold it in.
drool over here. It's just Ken started off smart. He worked smarter.
Him and damn Aaron
Yeah.
at Matsumorphs. They
Oh,
such smarty pantses.
and great people.
Yep.
All right, so here's some of the Wookiee clown stuff that hatched um maybe a month or so now. They've had like 3 meals. Um
God.
this is probably my favorite male. This is gonna be my breeder male. This is a Wookiee black pastel GHI yellow belly clown. And you
Oh,
can see he has this cool like kind of ring around his tail. So I can get him to show it off.
Yes. He is you've made some really great posts about him, and um once I realized we were doing the show and I went back and I realized that I liked all of those pictures.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I've posted a lot of him. He's really pretty. Oh shit. Fucking peed on me. Seriously? The fuck, man?
He
What
said
the fuck?
that's what you get when you show off my beauty, I guess.
Yeah, he just fucking took a shit on the floor next to me.
How, on a scale of 1 to Nikki and Kurt, how bad was it? Because the other day, Nikki and I were talking, and this snake
it was
projectile
bad.
shitted
Ken. It
all
was
over
bad.
everything.
It could have
Everywhere.
been it could have been worse.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it could have been worse.
Thank
Okay.
goodness. This was a full-size adult male ball python, and it splattered everywhere. It hit the chair, it hit the floor, it was everywhere here. It
It
was
was
a
Oh
like
my
little
God,
bad.
yeah.
he got into Nikki's coffee.
Oh, it was in my
Here, I'll show you
coffee.
these two.
I did not drink it after that. P.S.
It's more like Wookiee, black pastel, yellow belly, GHI stuff.
Oh,
Jeez.
Here, I'll show you a giant female.
I'm getting the feeling you like things that are bright.
yes,
Color.
yes, y'all.
Me too.
I do. I like contrast.
I like your banana Mardi Gras you have on here too.
Thank you.
The purples, the orange.
So pretty.
All right, so this girl is like 2,400 grams. She's never missed a meal. She's a chocolate hypo double het DG clown. Um, and she took a human-sized dump in her tub last week.
You're like, did someone break in? Did
I went
Oh,
in
someone come
there.
in here?
Yeah, I opened her tub and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what happened? I was like, there's no way.
Something
But
so beautiful can make something so awful.
yeah,
God.
yeah.
She's
I was
gorgeous.
I was like, I don't remember feeding you any Chipotle this week, but you know.
That's great. I love her. You can spot a chocolate hypo from a mile away. I love that combination.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a chocolate DG hypo het clown male from Miguel that I'm trying to pair her to. The male's like, how big is he? He's 1,000 grams, but he hasn't really taken to breeding yet. So I've been trying some different things to get him to lock. I haven't seen him lock yet, but um, we're gonna keep trying.
Oh, I love her.
You know what I think chocolate and hypo go together like? This is Lace's thing. Butt cheeks. That's Lace's catchphrase. Things go together, Ken, like butt cheeks.
It just happens sometimes.
That's great. They do.
They do.
So you work from home, right? So that has to be nifty during when you know it's snake chore day.
Yes. Yeah. It's a nice perk for sure.
So many times that I'm at work, I'm like, wow, I could be cleaning 30 snake tubs right now.
You
And I'd
could be.
rather be doing it.
Let me tell you, I'm home for the summer. Let me tell you how many days I've gone out there in the last 6 days and cleaned the snake tubs just on my own free will. 0. I do it
Oh,
after Kurt comes home. I'm like, hey, Kurt, you're home from work. Let's go out and do this together now.
on my own free will.
I
Where
know.
did sorry, go ahead.
I just ran out of cocoa, so I have an
That's
excuse to
it.
not clean for
Yeah.
like a couple of days, but I need
I'm
to
in
get
this
more.
feed them and then clean and do their water while they're wrapped around their rat. Like, because they're all so ferocious right now. Like I could
Oh
feed them
yeah.
all the time, but I don't want to get bitten. I'm just
Yeah.
just don't want to right now. Do you still have
I
your inchy asphalt dreamsicle? No. There's a
I
picture on
do
here. Is it
I do
gone now?
not.
That's
I
okay. It's
I
very
sold
pretty.
down. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, really pretty. I wish they held their color
Yeah.
into adulthood.
Hmm.
Yes.
You'd think that the Inchy helped out a little bit, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're referring to, but when I think about that combo with Inchy in there, you'd think that it had a little bit of brightness, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, the NG should help.
Oh.
Where did the name Fallen Angels come from?
Um, that's a great question. I made it up. Um, and it's kind of like so the thinking behind it is like um sometimes snakes, um, like serpents in the Bible are referred to as the devil basically. So like or demons, and demons are like fallen angels basically.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
don't know. I just kind of liked the name. I was like because the fact that um they're so like a lot of people are still afraid of snakes. So a lot of people still see them as um like not good, but in reality they are like they're little angels.
They
They are.
are.
So
They're just little peaceful things, unless it's feeding day or the day before feeding day.
yeah, yeah. So I just kind of came up with the name one day. I like kind of sketched out the logo. Like I had the idea of what I wanted the logo to look like. I kind of sketched it out in like PowerPoint actually, like some like copy and pasting and clipping and stuff of images.
Oh, yeah.
And then I actually got my logo designed by like a professional company,
Love
and
that.
they were able to like take my scrappy little um drawing and turn it into an actual logo. So
And
And
you
you
saw it and
didn't,
you're like, that's the one. That's it.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I really liked the snake wrapped around the sword with the wings, like just very, very majestic, you know.
Well, I mean, you still made it too. Like, even if you did it on PowerPoint or whatever, you were like, here's my idea. This is what I want. And then someone just made it awesome. I love the logo.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Love it. Do
All
you
right.
feed live or frozen thawed? And do you breed your own rodents?
I feed live. I do breed my own rodents. I breed rats and ASF. Um, the ASFs are for smaller animals, and my males mostly eat ASFs. The rats are mostly for the bigger females in the collection. The ASFs are just so nice because they breed so prolifically in
Mm-hmm.
such a small amount of space. It's like going from rats to breeding ASFs, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden I've got too many of these things versus the
Uh-huh.
rats. Like the rats could never keep up with as many as I needed, but the
Yeah.
ASFs are over supplementing what I needed. So overall, like we're in a really good spot.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm currently going through this and I agree. They take up so much less space. The
They do.
smell. Now, Nikki failed to mention that they jump about three
I
feet
did.
fucking high.
I
They
did
do.
But
tell her they are ninjas, but I did not
I,
describe the jumping part. They are
I,
ninjas.
I shit you not. I dropped one into one same situation 9 times. Every time, chase it, chase it. It
You
was
got to do
terrible.
the setting it in the tub while you close the tub.
I
Set
mean,
close.
Nikki, I did that once, choked him out. I,
Oh,
it was
I'm
just
sorry. You'll
it,
perfect it. You'll get it down, and then
it
you'll
was
pair
Okay,
rough.
them, and then you'll
and
open
I've
them and
got
check them.
mine in this rack. So there's like, maybe 30 to 40 in a tub. So imagine trying to like move 30 or 40 of those things over from tub to tub. They literally do like death dives
Yeah, they
off
don't
of
care.
the tub. They literally don't give a crap.
No,
Like, yeah.
no,
No,
they don't care.
I'm picking some and putting them in the feeder tub to move to the snake room to do the thing. Dude, I'm sitting here and I'm wrangling all of these, right? And
All at
in
the
the
same time.
background, I see that big ass tub that I have for to feed, and they're just popping up in the air, dude. They're just going up. They look like I'm making a bag of
Yes,
popcorn in a
that
microwave.
that is, and wait till you have the little babies because you'll be like, oh, I can hold this tiny little thing. It looks so peaceful. They're like popcorn even when they're tiny, because even if their eyes not open, they are
Yeah,
bouncing everywhere.
they're jumpers.
But I'm telling you, when I gave my entire collection this plethora of ASFs, not a damn one refused. Not
No,
a. I'm telling you, dude, it's the hunt. I think, and they're quicker, and yeah, my snakes love them.
it's
Yeah,
that fur.
yeah.
It's so
I've had
delectable.
I've had like almost 100% success rate getting hatchlings to eat like right away on ASF hoppers.
Yeah, it gets them going. It gets the people going.
It
Yes.
does. It does. It's like they know it's like supposed to be their native diet or something.
It's
Right.
delicious.
They're like Americans when they see the McDonald's. They're like, fuck yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my
When I see
shit, boy.
a nice like a nice steak.
Right. We're gonna just go on the prowl for it.
Yeah, you just
Nikki,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
wrap wrap up the steak. No, we're
I
like
tell you
snakes.
what, on July 7th, I'm gonna wrap up that McDonald's chicken wrap. I'll tell you that. Did y'all know it's
Is,
coming back?
is
Just
that
letting
it?
you know.
Oh, no.
Oh
We are not
shit.
sponsored by McDonald's, but the chicken wrap's coming back.
Did not
The
know.
one the
Anywho,
ones at Burger King are okay.
But is that a bad thing? Did you freeze? Are you frozen?
you you know what Burger King is? They're
What?
shutting down all around me.
Are they?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I
Not
think they're
really.
like going out of stock. You can hear his ass. So,
Can you still have your black pewter stranger hypo het clown? I'm stalking
Black
your
pewter
Instagram.
stranger hype. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lace
She's
is going to want to see this one. Lace, did you hear that? Black
I
pewter stranger hypo het clown.
stop it.
Yeah.
Say less.
I was just stalking poor Ken's Instagram for you for this one.
She knows me so well. Whew.
she's
Look at the
yeah, she doesn't actually have like a ton of pattern on her.
no, it's a
Um
pewter.
Cool.
yeah, you can definitely tell she's pewter, but you can definitely see the stranger
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
in the alien heads.
Oh, so pretty.
Isn't that crazy?
It's kind
I
of
love
hard
it.
to see on the camera,
Oh,
but
It wiped that pattern out, though.
it really does.
I love it.
So yeah, yeah. So I mean, she's almost like a totally gray snake. She's got a little bit of
Hmm.
like pattern on her tail. Um,
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, she's growing great. She's eating ASFs. She's probably going to be moving up into a bigger tub soon. So
Way to go,
yeah,
girl. You made it.
yeah. Here, let me
She's
show you
pretty pro.
something else.
It's graduation day.
Moving on up.
Teresa.
Oh,
It's a
thank
great show.
goodness you knew what that was. Otherwise, I was just going to be grandpa all
Oh,
over again.
it's a classic.
This is a hypo redhead clown
Oh,
female, and she's living right next door to that other girl, so that's why I thought to show her to you guys. She's just really pretty though.
she is really pretty.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
So bright.
yeah,
She likes to move.
Yeah.
she does. She's on the
She's a,
move.
she's a mover.
Oh,
She's a
Oh, wow.
backup dancer for Jennifer Lopez, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's really pretty. She's growing very nicely.
She is gorgeous.
I love her.
Thanks.
Lace, do you think it's time for the thing?
I think I cut you off about 8 minutes ago. Sorry. Hello, welcome to Lightning Round with Lace.
It's lightning round.
Elias loves when I bring the cards out, so that's why I always bring the cards out. Plus, I'd be lost without them. Welcome to Lightning Round with Lace. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and we try to answer them as fast as possible, but it never happens. So,
For example, let's just say this. Let's get ready for this. We just had lightning round with Clarence for More For Us, right? Wasn't that
yeah.
when all the things Lace goes, let's see today. Ken, you're going to get a good laugh at us. How fast we can go. Something happened with Lace's stuff. Something happened with Clarence's stuff. The lightning round took 25 minutes, I swear. Did it not? And then poor Clarence's his whole phone died and lightning round never really ended. So it's still going to this day. It's the lightning round that never ended. So
Oh
The
no.
Lightning Round
with
that
that
never
being
ends.
said, don't worry about being fast. Never happens.
Never.
I'll
Not
try.
once, not
I'll
ever.
do my best.
It's
I'm going to split them up again, okay?
Mhm.
What is a snake room pro tip? We're off to a great start.
You- use a big humidifier if you're having problems with humidity.
That is a great. Yep, you in Arizona, you know that for damn sure.
Yeah.
What is the last snake that you purchased?
Oh, let's see.
Are you getting on a husbandry pro?
Oh wait, no, I know.
This is a good little drop for Husbandry Pro there. I'm proud of you.
Shout out to husbandry pro. Nikki, what's the code?
Rainbow 60 gets you 60 free days of Husbandry Pro.
It's Pride Month. I did it. Do it. Husbandry pro. Just saying.
It's this little guy. He's a spot nose leopard sunset het clown male. And I got him from Clayton at Sculpted Exotics. He's local here in Arizona. Shout out to the homie.
Shout out Clayton.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful
but
animal.
yeah, this guy's absolutely beautiful. He's eating great, putting on size quick, and I cannot wait to get him into the breeding rotation.
Me either.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can make over here.
It's going to be fabulous.
Now I feel like I need sunset. What do you think is, huh?
Were you just talking to yourself or am I hearing things? Am I imagining things?
No, I said now I feel like I need sunset, but go
Guess
figure.
what? Clayton's also your competition, Miss 15 Minutes of Lame. Isn't he? Or no?
Oh, yes, I
Wasn't he
I
just
believe
on?
he is. I do believe he is.
I swear he just had an episode. Or maybe I dreamed that.
Yes, he did.
That's awesome. We haven't had him on the show yet, though.
Not yet.
Okay, you just confused the shit out of me. Okay. What is the most challenging part about being a ball python breeder?
having having family understand the sacrifices you need to make in order to keep the operation going at like a high level.
Mm.
It takes a lot of time cleaning snake shit, cleaning rat shit, you know.
What takes more, rat shit or the snake shit?
Probably the snakes, definitely at this point,
Oh, I can't
you know.
believe that.
The
Well,
rats
you
are
do
not
have that one that lays like Chipotle
Yeah,
burrito turds. So
yeah.
that's a whole
Yeah,
job in itself.
yeah,
we check her tub for spot cleaning like almost every day.
there you
Just for
go.
you just never know when she's gonna drop one of those, you know.
There you go. And you cannot leave it. My God, can you imagine working from
Hell
home
no.
that day?
Yeah,
Oh,
No.
I gotta sit in this chair for 8 hours. There's no way in
right.
hell that I'm gonna sit here while that shit is steaming over there in a snake tub.
Right
There's
on
no
top
way.
of a heat panel. Just
Yeah,
Oh man. No.
that's where she lays them too, right on top of the heat
Oh,
panel.
so
absolutely. She's got to keep
Yep.
her asshole warm while she drops it like
so
it's hot.
thoughtful of her.
Yes.
What
Very, very
is
thoughtful of her.
such an angel, such a fallen angel she is. What is a gene that is slept on that you think still has a lot of untapped potential?
Slept on that has a lot of untapped potential. That's a tough one. I really don't like fuck with a lot of stuff that's slept on. Like I really try to keep my collection of like stuff that I know is like gonna work really well together. And I don't know. There, you know, there's a couple of high-end codoms that I would really like to get into. But I wouldn't necessarily say that they're slept on. I think they're just um unattainable for a lot of people right now. I don't know if either of you saw the what was it? NR Mandarin Bambino het hypo
I did today.
that Ozark Mountain Morphs made.
Yep,
That
today.
thing is insane looking. Like it has like a peach colored belly.
Nikki, have you seen it?
No, I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna try and find it.
You're gonna shit twice and die. I tell you that right fucking now.
So I saw that
I
thing and I
hope
was like,
not.
God damn, I need to get some Bambino up in this bitch.
Shit. Shit.
But I
Yeah, oh
also
shit.
I pulled up current prices on Morph Market and I was like, you
Maybe
know,
I'll go
it's
fuck myself. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
right,
that's amazing.
exactly.
Right, right.
Straight
But
out of the egg.
That
definitely
needs to make the show for Friday. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yes, I
Yes, it
think
does.
I'm putting that name in the hat.
Done.
definitely yeah, definitely a project that I'd like to get into in the future.
Fuck yeah, dude. Um, I guess that brings me my next question. I do it every time. What's a gene that you don't have that you want? Is it Bambino?
Yes, it's Bambino.
Yeah. Okay. Touche. What do you think is the most rewarding part about being a ball python breeder?
The most rewarding part for me is seeing the animals hatch and being like I didn't create this, but I like made this possible. Like I made this animal possible to be like, you know, alive and part of this world. And it's just incredible like hatching these animals and seeing them crawl out of the egg and holding them for the first time, seeing them eat their very first meal. Like it's all just so rewarding for all the work you put in to have, you know, to see like the fruits of your labors is really like the most rewarding part for me.
I couldn't agree more. Love that. What do you think is your favorite recessive?
Oh, um, honestly, I would say clown because clown is really the base of like my collection. Like pretty much every project I'm working, except for a couple odds and ends, are based in clown. Um, I have like a little bit of puzzle and a little bit of like dreamsicle stuff. Um, but outside of that, basically everything I'm working is based somehow connected to clown.
What do you think it is about clown that draws you in so much? Because I
The
don't
fact that
disagree.
the fact that it works so well with so many codons, um, the fact that it alters the head stamps, that's a big one for me. Like the head stamps, um, are like one of the coolest parts of clowns, in my opinion. And the fact that you can like alter those and make different patterns and um different combos, like the Pompeii stuff,
Mm,
is really popular. Um, and then we kind of saw what Justin did by putting like special and Cypress into some of that stuff and making some really incredible combos there. Um,
yep.
it just, I and the dark stuff too, you can go the dark direction, like um confusion, mahogany, black pastel, Wookie,
Mm,
chocolate, that kind of stuff, like that looks really crazy in clown too. And the fact that you can take it DG, you can take it Xanthic, you can take it Monarch, you can take it Hypo, um,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you can take it Sunset. A lot of the Sunset stuff, we don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm sure some of it's going to be crazy, you know? So,
Hmm.
like, that's kind of what I'm here to do. I want to make cool shit that nobody's seen before. Um, because that's kind of like the coolest thing for me is making like these really cool um gene packed combos that are just like crazy looking animals and you're like, wow, like that's incredible that that you can actually make an animal that looks like that.
Yeah, for sure. What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip,
Okay,
easy.
okay. Easy, not overcooked and crunchy, right?
No.
Correct. Although I do enjoy a crunchy cookie once in a while. If you buy like those thin cookies, those are good sometimes. Kind of like the brownie crisps. Have you had those?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's bomb.
yeah.
That shit's bomb.
Oh
So
my
the same
God,
thing
he's
of
not wrong. The
like a
Lacey's, they're called Lacey's. Have you had those?
Hmm.
I'm gonna ship y'all some.
I think I have. I think I have maybe.
Do y'all have world markets where y'all are from?
We do.
Go to World Market. They have Lacey's cookies. Whew.
Good.
I
So,
will check
Yeah,
it out. I will
yeah,
have to check that out.
yeah. Do that. Y'all should do that. What's your favorite incomplete dominant?
Ooh, Cypress.
Word,
It goes well
word.
with everything. I haven't seen it in anything that I'm like, I don't like that.
Right. You've never seen Cypress and said, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Another one you could go with is like an R Mandarin. Like
Sure.
that gene is very subtle until you get it into hypo, and then like the stuff you can do with that is just insane. There's some people doing some insane stuff with that right now, like the Bambino stuff. Um, yeah. So I think that's a really good direction too.
Right. Shout out your mentor if you had one. If not, you can shout out yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't have one really. I'll shout out myself. I've spent probably days, weeks on YouTube watching videos and content um, of like industry leaders, taking notes. Um, yeah, I've just done like a shitload of research,
You got to.
You
And
you
can
got
then
tell you
on
to.
the
have.
absolutely on the
And I
back end
spend
of
way
it,
and I
you live
spend way
out
too
your
much time.
research.
Yeah, and I spend way too much time on Morph Market too. So that has also helped me like learn how to identify morphs, like codoms in different recessives, just by looking at Morph Market. And um, now I'm at the point where like you can look at stuff and tell that a lot of stuff is misidentified on there. Um, there was something funny that I saw earlier. It was a somebody posted a Timu Pompeii. They called it a Timu Pompeii, and it was like this pastel fire
I
yellow
know.
belly spot nose clown or something like that. It was definitely not a Pompeii. It was the Timu Pompeii, like
That's oh
the
my
fucking
gosh.
discount store
You
Pompeii.
Oh, I found it.
found it?
That's glorious.
That
Oh
shit
my
is
gosh.
hilarious. That shit is actually hilarious. So,
Nikki, go.
Okay, I'm gonna go look right now.
I'm gonna shout out that person regardless.
well,
That's
and
so funny.
okay, so for example, look at that listing. Look
It
at the
gets
fact
better.
that look at the fact that he has, or whoever, I don't know who it is, they have black pastel checked as like a gene that's in that animal. That animal is obviously a pastel clown. If it had black pastel, it would look like a pewter, and it's obviously not a pewter or black pewter.
Oh my gosh, I found it. Oh
Looks
my
good. Um,
God. Thanks.
what
Thanks,
what
Ken.
is
Things we now know. That's
thanks.
hilarious.
Stay safe out there, y'all. Top three favorite breeders ever of all time ever.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Um, Justin, obviously, you know, Kabolka, he's a huge inspiration for me personally. Um, I think that he has such a good eye for like leading the industry with combos that are like good stuff that people want, and also does probably the best job of like marketing his projects and getting people interested. The Pompeii still holds such a high value
Mm,
because of a lot of the marketing that he did early on and getting people interested in that project. um
true. When I think about Canova, I definitely think about Pompeii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of their keystone projects that they'll always be known for. In fact, I have their Pompeii poster.
Oh yeah, I remember that joint. I remember that
Yeah,
joint.
yeah. Yeah. Um, let's see who else. Who else? I would sh I think Miguel is really impressive. Um, the way that he put together a high-end collection and kind of like hit the ground running, and is still making like incredible leading edge stuff. Um, I think he's got a really good vision for like the future of a lot of projects too. And then Brock Wagner too. He's probably
Mm,
my third. Um, that that Cypress Typo Sunset female is from him. I think he has a lot of great vision with the Sunset Project. The way that he's putting it into puzzle and hypo, like that triple recessive animal is going to be insane.
yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
So those three are probably like my biggest inspiration at this point.
I love that. My last one, because you've made it to the end. What is a piece of advice that you would give to a new breeder today, 2025? June 20 Sunday.
Buy buy females with recessives in them. Start by buying females with recessives in them. Grow those up for 6 months to a year before you buy your males. Don't buy any males when you start. You don't need to. By waiting,
Mm.
by by waiting, you'll get a lot better value on a better animal that will give you better clutches for the future. Because what happened to me was I still have most of the females that I like purchased when I got into it because most of them had were at least het for something, you know. Um, but a lot of the males that I bought um kind of lost a lot of value very quickly and a lot faster than the females did. And by the time the females and the males were ready to breed, it wasn't like super desirable pairings anymore for me. So I ended up selling off a lot of the first males that I bought at the very beginning and just like restocking with like better stuff, and then growing those males up and then doing the pairings. So yeah, definitely start with females that have some type of recessive, some codoms that you like, um, and grow those up first for 6 to 12 months before you get your males.
That's great advice. Is it just
Yeah.
me, or here lately have I started, and actually it was Banna on the Off the Plank podcast. She asked KG what, and seriously, ever since I've heard this question, it's made me rethink life. But don't you think that males should be more expensive than females?
I think it depends on the project. And
Right.
I think it depends on supply and demand, like availability too. Um, I don't know. That's a tough one because
I think about a female, it takes twice as long to get to breeding
yeah,
requirements.
yeah,
And one male, you can do separate projects with that one male. To me, ever
yeah,
since I've thought about that, it's got my mind spinning. I feel like males should be, but again, in every single situation, no. But a stacked ass powerhouse male should, in my eyes, be way more expensive than a female.
I would agree. Yeah, because you're going to get way more value out of that male siring multiple clutches, given that he becomes like a decent breeder for you.
Yep, he's
Um,
got a quicker turnaround time.
yeah,
Oh, I
versus
can go on.
two, three, maybe even 4 or 5. You don't know. Some of
Right.
these females, they may never lay a clutch for you. They may fucking just keep eating rats and keep trolling you and never grow fucking follicles.
Have you been
So,
trolled before? Have you been catfished? Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by a ball python.
I mean, I've got a 3,000 gram pinstripe clown female that just fucking eats and eats and eats and eats. But every time I ultrasound her, there ain't shit there.
She's
Like, what the
living
fuck?
rent
Like, for
free,
a long,
dude.
I pair you every single month. Like what is going on here?
Bless. Well,
This
Nikki, I've talked my face off. Do you want to say anything at all today?
this is how I operate. I listen to you. I chime in when I need to. This is how we roll, Ken.
It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. I've really enjoyed this.
You're a fun time, man. I think you've got a great collection.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
yes, you have an amazing collection. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Of course. I'd love to come back on sometime in the future and show you guys some new stuff once I'm able to hatch some clutches out. So,
Well, there is this thing, since this is Show Me Your Rack, Lace has coined the follow-up appointment. So there are follow-up appointments since you've shown
okay.
us your rack to make sure everything is going okay.
Okay. Great, great.
It's
So
no
it'll
Looking
big
happen.
forward to it.
thing. We'll bill your insurance, but we definitely have to check in with you because you're about to have the biggest breeding season ever. So we're excited to watch your journey, man. We're in your corner, rooting for you.
Thank you.
Yes,
I
we are.
really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome.
If you aren't following Ken yet, you need to go follow Ken. Fallen Angels Reptiles. I'll put the link in the description below.
That's
Click
right.
it, follow.
Do that.
Thank you guys. This has been a
Thank
blast.
you guys. Yeah, this has been great.
Yeah. Show me some.
Show me.
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 Hey, show me some.
Show me.
Show me some.
Show me.
Show me some.
Show me.
Show me